How to find the topic for your online course. Hi, my name is Anna Zachary. Welcome to the channel. And here I explain how to launch your first online course, how to succeed in digital marketing and generate really big revenues. I'm able to talk on this topic because I've been doing that for more than 8 years by now. I help to acquire customers for coaching programs and online courses. I have marketing departments, sales departments spread all over the world. There are about 95 contractors who work on a constant basis with my company. So watch my channel if you want to succeed in digital marketing and generate really serious revenues. In this video, I would like to explain on how to find the topic for your first online course. This might be a difficult question if you look at it and you do not know the specific steps on how real professionals do that. So if only you have exact instruction, you will follow the steps and you will be able to find a really good topic that will generate you not only the popularity of your brand, but quite decent amount of money. Before we begin, I would like to encourage you with some facts that even if you are not going to become an online educator, I would like you to take a look at different world famous companies who has already created successfully their online courses. And this is a big stream of additional income for those companies. For example, if we talk about Google, they have a big Google University, which help them to attract more attention to all new products, to all new services that Google launch on a constant basis. And once they launch something, they immediately launch the online course where they teach people, teach professionals, and those who would like, for example, to switch their career. Amazon also have university where they sell trainings and courses that help people to get certification on different skills that sellers on Amazon might be use in their entrepreneurial practice. For example, how to become a certified PPC expert, those who launch advertisement on Amazon, and etc. Microsoft, definitely they do have online courses. IBM and all other companies, they either use online courses for their corporate needs to onboard quickly the new stuff or to generate additional revenue from that. So if you are the owner of a beauty salon, think about what else could we create in a digital space that might increase our revenue. If you are the owner of a beauty salon, you might create an online course that will support your main business. For example, you're all the time suffering from qualified staff. It's difficult for you to find high qualified esthetician. It's difficult to find a hairdresser. So you could create an online course which will help you to train people according to the standards that are applicable in your business. Think about that as a great idea to support your main business and create an additional stream of income. So let's get to the steps on how we choose the topic for the first online course. Before we proceed, please subscribe to the channel, give the like to this video, and comment something beautiful below this video, because that helped me to develop the channel, make it more popular, and once it's popular, the more people who are in need of this free information will get it and will learn it and will use it and get to the point of their success. So don't be greedy, give the like and subscribe. Step number 1. The first step, we need to do the inventory of your skills. I know my writing is not that good, but I want you guys to visualize and to get the audio information as well, because there are different types of people. I hope you will understand what I'm writing on the board. So how we do that? We need to analyze what skills you've been using for a really long time. For example, even if you switched a lot of job positions within your career, there might be one skill that binds all those job positions. My major in the university was a civil engineering, so it's completely different to marketing. One skill that binds all positions in my career that I had is organizational skill. No matter where I am, no matter what I do, no matter which company I work with, I still will have that skill as a priority of my behavior. I can organize a lot of stuff. I'm a multitasker. I know how to organize order out of chaos. So, which is your professional prioritized skill? This is what we need to do. For that, I encourage you to create a list of all skills that can be found within your beautiful soul, within your professional experience. Just create the list of those skills and mark those which you use most of all, every day on a constant basis. As a step number 2, I recommend you to conduct a book test. Oh, that is my favorite one. A book test. When you do not know which topic might be your professional expertise, when you are hesitating to answer which is my best professional skill which I use on a constant basis, go to the bookstore. It should be a physical bookstore in your city. You go there, you go to the Department of Professional Literature. So it needs to be some place in the bookstore where you can find a book on a specific topics, not the department where you can find novels, sci-fi genre and something like that, but the place where books are on a specific professional topics. Then find the location in that department where you can observe the most of the space and ask yourself a question. Looking at these variety of topics, what bookshelf attracts you the most? What topic you are the most interested in? It might be the business literature. Maybe this is something about airplanes. This is the nutrition literature. What is your key interest when you see the variety of topics in the bookstore? Let me know in comments if you'd like to practice that exercise. This is really helpful. It helped a lot of my students and clients. Can't wait to read your comments. Let me do a disclaimer here. You might think that the topic that you've chosen for your first online course is boring. Nobody will be interested in that. It's not as fun as you saw bloggers do that on social media. I had exactly the same situation. This is the imposter syndrome that is talking inside you. When I've just started my way in social media, the first course that I've created was about how to develop the skills that every top manager needs in a corporate segment. Because I was quite successful in my career, I was considering that skill so boring because I talked about Excel spreadsheets, I talked about time management, a very boring goal-setting system that I've been using for so many years in my life. All that stuff about soft skill development and suffering on the way of while you're growing from the point when you're just an employee to the point where you are top manager of a huge company. But what really inspired me that I got acquainted with an influencer who was on the top at that moment. She had about 150,000 followers at that moment. That was back in 2018. And she said, Anna, you do not understand how many people in this world, and they have so different interests. You thinking from your corner of vision, but people has absolutely different opinions on the same things. And that made me think that, oh, maybe I'm wrong. And I just gave it a try. I hope that you will have enough courage to do the same. I've just tried it and I found 40 people who have been struggling for many years at the moment to grow from a middle level expert to the top manager of the company. And they considered information in my course to be a life-changing. That is a really great thing to understand. So never underestimate the topic for the online course that you've chosen and that is your expert niche. Step number 3, align your topic with the demand of the market. There is one rule that a lot of coaches and marketers might recommend you, that the topic of the course should be on the rise in the market at the moment. So what does that mean? That you can follow two directions. Either follow the money and the demand of the market, for example, the crypto topic is on the rise right now. If you create a course on a crypto, you might generate a decent revenues. But here's the thing, is that your professional topic? Is that your professional expertise where you really have your own experience and your individual approach to a couple problems? I don't think so. So in my perspective, I all the time offer people to follow their expertise and align it with the demand of the potential customers, not the market, because market will change, trends will come and go. And if you do not want just to make some money, but you want to stay in the market on a long-term basis, think about the topic on such perspective that it should contain your experience and expertise, and it should align with the pains and needs of the audience. That's all what we need to know. How do we make sure that the topic that we've chosen aligns with the pains and needs of your potential customers? Of course, we need to do a survey. On this channel, I already mentioned a couple platforms that help to connect people who agree to answer the questions of the surveys, and online educators or marketing companies who need to know the answers of those potential group of customers. So these are really important things to know. Watch that video. I will leave you the link for that. As a step 4, we need to find out what is the unique sales proposition of your topic, of the course that you're gonna sell. This is important because on the shelf of competitors, you need to stand out. If there are 10,000 competitors in a makeup industry, somehow to stand out with your personal approach, which you have worked out with the years of your working experience. This is important. Just think about that. What differs you from others? Here is a really good exercise for you to do. In the marketing, we call it a sweet spot. There is always a spot where the pains and needs of the audience meet with the solutions that your online course can bring to the audience. The point of success is when the product that you sell can easily solve a sharp problem of your audience. If you do not meet at this point, unfortunately, big money, big success will not happen. This is important to understand. Don't forget about that. And the last 5th step is to align the idea that you've chosen for your online course with your future plans. Ask yourself a question. What feelings bring the idea to my soul when I think that I will talk on this topic, I will teach people with my expertise with this online course for the next couple years? Does this align with your future plans? How do you feel about that? I know that life can change, and sometimes it's quite difficult to answer the question, what will be my life in 2-3 years? And that's why it's not so easy to think on the long term, but try to somehow visualize your future, your career, if you stick to this topic. I hope that this video was helpful and was able to move you forward a little bit, at least for a couple inches forward to the goal when you launch your first online course and become successful in the niche of digital marketing. Let me know in comments if you have any questions. You know that I answer all the questions, I reply back to your comments because I'm extremely grateful to every feedback you share. So stay tuned and see you in the next videos.